Hey everybody, welcome back to Sports Live in the 215. Today we'll discuss the Phillies dropping the first series of the second half to the LA Angels. Um, just an unfortunate series. Um, you came out of the All-Star break flat and you lost the series, so um, you got to kind of dust yourself off and um, get ready for the Red Sox tonight. They're rolling into town, fresh off of, well, not really fresh off, but off of trading Rafael Devers at the end of June. So um, it should be quite interesting to see the Rafael Devers Boston Red Sox, or the Rafael Devers list Boston Red Sox. Um, but anyway, let's recap this debacle of a series against the LA Angels. It was a tough series. Um, there was there was just at some points there were like a lack of timely hitting, um, and just a lack of quality starting pitching for sure. And sometimes that happens, especially coming out of the break. Sometimes guys aren't firing the way they normally would, um, not being in their regular routine. So I'm not really too worried about it. But let's uh, let's dissect this series and dive into it. All right. So Friday night, first game. Jesus Luzardo. He wasn't his sharpest. 4 2/3, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. He just didn't have his best stuff, to say the least. And then Max Lazar got us out of the fifth inning, and then Jordan Romano came in the sixth. 1 inning, no hits, no runs. Um, did allow a walk. Tanner Banks, 1 inning, 1 hit, two earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and a home run allowed. Um, Daniel Robert, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and Joe Ross um, finished the game 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. So it was kind of an up and down pitching performance. The Phillies had a chance to win thanks to 2 home runs by Bryce Harper and a home run by Kyle Schwarber. But unfortunately, they couldn't get it done on it was on just one of those nights. They just didn't get enough timely hitting. Um, and sometimes that happens. Um, but it's just not an ideal way to start the second half of the season. So, with that being said, let's go into Saturday. On Saturday, the Phillies sent Taijuan Walker to the mound, and the veteran right-hander gave us four pretty solid innings. 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed, and then um, Daniel Robert for the second day in a row, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, and he struck out one. Seth Johnson, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run allowed. It was earned, and 2 strikeouts with a home run allowed. And then Orion Kirkering, 1 inning, 2 hits, um, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Um, 3 strikeouts, and then following that, Tanner Banks and Matt Strom each went an inning, no earned runs. They struck out. They each struck out one guy, and the Phillies secured a 9-5 win. Good way to kind of end the series, and you're ready to uh, go have a rubber match on Sunday. I thought our pitchers were a lot better in this game, and we had a lot more timely hits. So let's see how Sunday shook out, and then we will um, wrap this bad boy up. So then on Sunday, the Phillies get absolutely boat raced with Ranger Suarez on the mound. It was just kind of not their day. So let's dive into how it happened. Ranger just wasn't his sharpest. 4 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Yeah, he just really didn't have it. Very un-Ranger-like start. Again, probably due to the um, extra rest that he had due to the All-Star break. But I mean, everybody's working on extra rest coming out of the All-Star break, so that's really not an excuse, but that's kind of that's how it happened. Um, and he just didn't have a feel for essentially any of his pitches. Um, and then following that, Joe Ross came in an inning and 2/3, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, a home run allowed. Seth Johnson, 1 inning, 1 hit, a run allowed, and a strikeout. George Romano, 1 inning, no runs allowed. Max Lazar, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs allowed, in an 8-2 thrashing at the hands of the LA Angels. Just an absolute, just one of those games where nothing seemed to really go right, and I think it was just a case of having a day game after a night game, and sometimes an inferior opponent can get you on a bad day, and I think that's all that happened. I still have faith in this ball club. This is still a first place team. Um, yeah, so I mean, you'll still take being in first place. Obviously, coming into the second half, dropping your first series of the second half isn't ideal, but the beautiful thing about baseball is there's always tomorrow, and I think especially on Sunday, I just think baseball happened. It just was such an anomaly. Like our it felt like our hitters couldn't hit water if they fell out of the boat. Um, so it was just one of those games. I mean, can't really put too much stock in it. Yes, um, you would have loved to come into this second half guns blazing, but um, I mean, again, the beautiful thing about baseball is there's always tomorrow. So the Phillies have a chance to correct that tonight, and we'll see. We'll kind of see how it goes, and I'm excited to see how everything shakes out, and yeah. So obviously we're facing a good Red Sox ball club. Obviously with the subtraction of Rafael Devers, who we saw at the end of the first half when he was with the Giants. So it should be a huge boost for this Phillies pitching staff, not having to contend with Rafi Devers, but that's uh, that's that doesn't what am I trying to say? That doesn't diminish the number of talented guys that Boston does have going into their batter's box. Joan Duran, um, and a bunch of young guys too. Um, Garrett Crochet, who unfortunately who fortunately we're gonna miss. Thank God, because he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Yeah, so it should be a fun series with the Red Sox tonight and the next couple days. Um, I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen to this, and as always, go Phillies.